Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am going to show you guys my easy makeup look that I'm doing right now with a couple of our limited edition holiday sets. We have Black Friday coming up, so get these on your wish list before they sell out. But the first thing I always do is skincare. You cannot have A+ makeup with D skincare. So your makeup is going to lay a lot better if you have fresh skincare. And then I go in with our primer. Can you see all those little bubbles? They burst on application, so they give you a nice hydrated look and just kind of smooth out your skin. You can really wear this with or without makeup. I kind of concentrated on the middle part of my face, and I make sure to get my eye area. If you are struggling with your mascara transferring or running at all, then definitely give this primer a try. It's going to smooth the skin in a a lot of primers basically like clog your pores and make your face look smooth. This has skincare benefits, so it's gonna actually improve your skin while you're wearing it versus just clogging up your pores. But it's gonna help your makeup last longer too. So I concentrated kind of around the center of my face. What I wear every single day is our Dew Skin. This is our tinted moisturizer. It's got SPF 20. This is shade 4 right now. It's a little bit dark for me, but I find that if I just squeeze it right out onto my hand, I find that if I wear it a little, like one shade darker, it gives me a little more coverage. But you can see, just kind of look at my skin tone right now and you'll see like it doesn't add a ton of coverage, but really this is a better summer color for me. I need to go down to shade number 3, but it is light coverage. It has some vitamin C with avocado oil that like brightens your skin. Just gives you a nice even skin tone. You can see that like doesn't add a ton of coverage or color. And I just use my hands because it has SPF. Bring it down on your neck. See, so you can still see like my under eye circles. I'm sleeping better. I have a 6-month-old, but not always through the night. And then this is our creamy concealer. This is the best clean concealer. People kind of liken it to the Tarte Shape Tape. I just put a little bit on the inside corner. I try not to drag it all the way here because it could settle in those fine lines right there. And then I'm using medium 1 for under my eyes for a little bit of brightening. And then I use medium 2 wherever I need more coverage. Like I have a little blemish there. I don't really have much redness or anything else, so I really think that's all I need. This is a Real Techniques brush that I got on Amazon. I have it linked on my Amazon storefront, and I love it for blending in concealer. You could also use your ring finger, just kind of bring it down in like a triangle shape, like that, keep blending. I prefer the brush. I think it's way faster. And then I bring it up on my eyelids just to smooth everything out, especially if I'm gonna be wearing eyeshadow. We have veins and stuff in our eyelids, and that skin is so thin that I like to cover that up. And then whatever extra I have on my brush, I might just kind of blend out around my nose. Sometimes we have redness on our nose, but our vitamin C serum will help with that redness if you're looking for some skin care to help that. And then down here, if I'm putting concealer on like a blemish, I normally do use my finger because that will give me a little bit more coverage where I want it. Okay, if you are also struggling with the mascara issue, here's a second tip. This is our mattifying powder. This is the old packaging. The new packaging is a little bit prettier. Product is the same. So you saw me just kind of like tap it. This on the lid is way too much. I'm gonna go in with like just a tap, and it's translucent, but it will kind of keep everything matte and it will keep things from creasing. So I like to just do it over my eyelid and then right under my eye. Going with a little bit more, not much. I like a dewy look, so I don't want to put this all over because this really will matte things down or like mattify things down. But this will help with your mascara transfer too. And then I'm just going to put a tiny bit down here where I put that concealer on that blemish to keep it in place. It's very humid in Houston, so this is a must. And if you have oily skin, it is a must. And if your mascara transfers, definitely put this on your list. Okay, this is one of our holiday limited edition products. Look how gorgeous that is. This is our only powdered eyeshadow palette right now. The rest are liquids. It is talc free. We used to have powder. We went talc free. That's kind of just what the market was asking for. Talc can be contaminated with asbestos. Ours was not because we tested for it, but the market was still demanding talc free. So I'm gonna go in with Pashmina on the fluffy end and tap that off. And I'm just gonna lay that down in the crease just for a little bit of definition. I really don't want any kind of like, I just want an everyday look today. Can y'all hear my family in the background? And then I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of Parfait. I'm gonna go in with like the flat end of this brush. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on the eyelid. Just gonna keep it really simple today. These shades are really pretty. And then if I were gonna use the middle shade Rosé, you can see it's the one that's a little bit more, it's got like bigger flecks. I would use my finger. It's easier to transfer that onto the lid using your finger. Let's just put a little bit on the middle. Then a brush. So just go in with your finger and tap, tap, tap to get a little shimmer. You could do a smoky eye. We've got cool tones, warm tones. This is a really beautiful palette and it's got a mirror. So really simple on the eyes, just a little something. And then this comes in a set. It is a cream blush and a jelly. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But our cream blushes are none of them have shimmer except for this new holiday. This is called Nectar. If you've been with Beautycounter for a while, you know we used to have Nectar blush in our powder and it was the best seller. So think of this cream blush as being like a mix between a highlighter and a blush. How beautiful is that? Just go in with 2 fingers, dab, dab, dab. I put it on the apples and then blend it back. And it's buildable. I'm a blush girl, so I go in with a little bit more. It's super easy to work with, not intimidating at all. Beautiful. And then I feel like it could use a little extra blending there and there. Isn't that a gorgeous shade? We're almost done. This is a super easy look. This is our brow gel. If you're just getting started with clean makeup and you really don't know where to start, I would highly recommend our Flawless in 5. It's gonna be 6 clean products bundled at a discount. The Black Friday sale might actually be better than that discount, so you might put each individual product in your cart. So a foundation option, whether you do the Dew Skin or our True foundation, it's called Skin Twin. It's a buildable medium coverage foundation. You get a concealer, a cream blush, a brow gel, a mascara, and a lip gloss. So it's a really good like makeup set to get you started. This brow gel is amazing. We have a clear option if you just want to hold the hairs down. This is in shade medium. If you want to kind of coat the hairs, fill in a little bit of the sparse areas. And if you have really sparse brows, I highly recommend back combing. I do not have sparse brows, but what you would do is you would go in and you would comb backwards first to really coat the brows with all the pigment that's on here, and then comb them back out. And that's gonna really define the brows more than if you just comb through. See how that looks so much more defined than this one? We better do them both so I don't look crazy. I never back comb mine because mine are already like pretty darn full, and I trim mine like once a month and they're still this full. And then the 2 more steps. Mascara. If you have not tried our Think Big All-in-One Mascara, I highly recommend it. It's got like a molded brush, really easy for application. It lengthens, it volumizes. And I just do a little bit extra on the end to give it like a curled up effect. And I do not put it on my bottom lashes. I don't like that look, and I feel like mine are pretty long, and that's when I get too much transfer if I do that. Now this mascara is water resistant. It's not waterproof. Waterproof mascaras typically contain something called PFAS, which is a forever chemical. Also, make sure your mascara doesn't contain coal tar or carbon black. Both of those are known carcinogens, and when it's right next to your eye, we absorb more right next to our eyes. Okay, the last thing, if you want to know more about ingredients in makeup, go back a few videos. I have something called Break Up With Your Makeup, and I talk about common issues or common problematic ingredients in makeup that you can get on the shelves versus why I love Beautycounters. Ours is triple tested for contaminants. It's the only makeup on the market that is triple tested, every single batch, for heavy metals, contaminants, mold, things like lead, which is a heavy metal. So I know for certain that ours is clean from all contaminants because they test every single batch 3 times. Okay, this Jellie is one of the limited edition that comes with this set. This is in the shade Pomegranate. These are super fun. They're lightly sweetened with a little bit of stevia, so they're great for like young people, but they're really hydrating. They have a tip like this. Just squeeze out what you want. Why am I so awkward when I do this? Super hydrating, light little bit of tint, and this looks tiny. It actually has 6 mLs, and our Beyond Gloss, the big one, has I think 5 mLs, so it has even more than the Beyond Gloss. So we also have, let me show you one more thing real quick. This, if you like our jellies, this is called, well, 'tis the season for shimmer and shine. 8 days of jellies. It's an advent calendar with 8 days of different jellies, different scents, colors, etc. So that's really fun, and that's available. And just a reminder, these holiday sets are limited edition. Once they sell out, they're gone. The Black Friday sale starts very soon. I will be sending out a client email. Send me comment below if you want a sneak peek of what Black Friday is. It's going to be going out to my clients today, which is Friday the 11th. So if you haven't gotten that email yet, keep your eye peeled for it. And if you want to get that email, then drop a comment below and I'll get you on my email list. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. You can start building your cart now and get it ready for when the Black Friday sale goes live. I highly recommend that. And let me know if you're wanting to try any skincare. I'm going to put my skin sample form below. You can click that link. You can get some skincare samples from me. I walk you through exactly how to use them. I have a video for that too. And you can try it before you buy it, which I think is huge. So let me know if y'all have any questions, and y'all have a great weekend.